Welcome to your daily astrology forecast for Taurus on Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. As we approach the end of April, today brings a fascinating cosmic alignment that will be particularly significant for all Taurus individuals. Let's dive deep into what the stars have prepared for you. Today, the sun continues its journey through your sign, amplifying your natural Taurus traits of determination, sensuality, and practicality. With the sun in your first house, your personal presence radiates more powerfully than usual, making this an excellent day for self-expression and pursuing personal goals. The most notable celestial event affecting you today is Venus, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Virgo. This creates a beautiful flow of expansive, optimistic energy, particularly in areas related to creativity, romance, and financial opportunities. Venus in Cáncer is activating your communication sector, so your words carry extra charm and persuasiveness today. You may find yourself expressing feelings with unusual eloquence, whether in personal conversations or professional presentations. In your love life, this Venus-Jupiter aspect brings a wave of warmth and generosity. For Taurus in committed relationships, meaningful conversations could bring you and your partner closer together. There's a tender, nurturing quality to your interactions today, allowing for deeper emotional bonding. If you've been wanting to express your feelings to someone special, today's energy supports heartfelt declarations. Single Taurus might encounter someone intriguing through intellectual pursuits or in your local community. A conversation that begins casually could spark unexpected chemistry. Keep your eyes open around bookstores, cafes, or educational settings. The universe is supporting connections that stimulate both your heart and mind today. In your professional sphere, Mercury in Gemini is activating your second house of finances and values. This brings sharp mental clarity to money matters and resource management. You might receive valuable information about an investment opportunity or come up with a brilliant solution to a financial challenge. Your communication skills are particularly effective in negotiations or when pitching ideas to colleagues or clients. The moon in Scorpio today occupies your seventh house of partnerships and relationships, bringing emotional depth to your interactions with others. This creates an interesting dynamic. While you're feeling especially self-assured with the sun in your sign, the Scorpio moon reminds you of the importance of compromise and considering others' needs. Business partnerships and collaborative projects benefit from this balance of self-confidence and cooperation. Health-wise, Mars in Leo is activating your fourth house of home and foundations. This may manifest as increased energy directed toward home improvements or family matters. Be mindful of potential stress related to household issues. Incorporating movement in your daily routine would be beneficial today. Perhaps a morning walk or some gentle stretching to ground your energy and maintain physical vitality. Saturn's ongoing transit through Pisces continues to influence your 11th house of social networks and future aspirations. Today, this may bring a reality check regarding a friendship or long-term goal. Though potentially challenging, this influence helps you build more solid foundations for your future. Consider what connections and communities truly support your authentic self and long-term vision. Uranus, continuing its long journey through your sign, forms an interesting aspect with today's moon. You might experience unexpected emotional insights or surprising encounters that challenge your usual routines. While Taurus typically prefers stability, today offers benefits when you embrace a bit of spontaneity. An impromptu decision could lead to a delightful discovery. Regarding finances, today's Venus-Jupiter aspect is particularly favorable for investments related to property, family businesses, or creative ventures. If you've been considering putting resources into home improvements or artistic pursuits, cosmic energies support these initiatives now. However, with Mercury in your money house, ensure you've done proper research before making significant financial commitments. Your communication style today carries an unusual blend of Taurian practicality and emotional sensitivity, thanks to Venus in Cancer's influence. This makes it an excellent day for important conversations, especially those requiring both logic and empathy. Whether negotiating a contract or discussing relationship matters, you'll find the right balance between standing your ground and showing understanding. Nutritionally, your body might crave comfort foods today due to the Cancer influence, but the Virgo energy suggests focusing on healthy, clean eating. Listen to your body's needs while maintaining balance. Foods that support the throat, your sign's rulership, like honey, apples, and herbal teas, could be especially beneficial today. In terms of social connections, you may find yourself drawn to more intimate gatherings rather than large social events. Deep conversations with trusted friends will feel more satisfying than casual socializing. There's potential for strengthening a friendship through honest exchange or mutual support. Pay attention to who reaches out today. There could be meaningful synchronicity in who crosses your path. For creative Taurus individuals, today's energy is particularly inspiring. The Venus-Jupiter trine activates your natural artistic talents and adds a touch of expansive vision to your typically grounded approach. Whether you work in visual arts, music, writing, or any creative field, allow yourself time to play and experiment. The results could be both practically useful and aesthetically pleasing, a combination that appeals deeply to your Taurian nature. Looking at potential challenges today, the square between Mercury and Neptune suggests some possibility for miscommunication or unclear thinking, particularly around financial matters. Double-check important details, and if something seems too good to be true, approach with healthy skepticism. Your natural Taurus practicality serves you well here. Trust your instincts if something doesn't feel right. Your lucky color today is deep teal, combining the grounding energy of your earth sign with the emotional depths activated by today's water sign influences. Wearing this color or surrounding yourself with it could enhance your natural magnetism and intuitive capabilities. Your lucky number for April 30th is 6, reflecting the harmonious Venus energy prominent today. Pay attention to where this number appears. It might signal opportunities aligned with your highest good. For personal growth, today's planetary alignment encourages balancing material concerns with emotional fulfillment. Consider how your values align with your actions. Are you investing your time, energy, and resources in ways that truly reflect what matters most to you? The Taurus-Scorpio axis, activated today, invites deeper reflection on the relationship between your personal resources and what you share with others. As we look ahead to the coming days, this Venus-Jupiter trine sets a positive tone for the first week of May, particularly for financial and romantic developments. The seeds you plant today, whether in relationships, creative projects, or financial planning, have strong potential to flourish in the weeks ahead. Remember, dear Taurus, that while your sign is known for its steadiness, allowing yourself to flow with today's emotionally rich energies opens doors to deeper connections and insights. Your natural groundedness provides the perfect foundation for exploring the emotional depths highlighted by today's cosmic weather. Trust your instincts today, especially regarding relationships and financial matters. Your intuition is particularly sharp under the Scorpio moon's influence, and when combined with your practical Taurus wisdom, creates a powerful guide for decision-making. As you move through this Wednesday, embrace both your desire for security and your capacity for growth. The stars are supporting your journey toward abundance in all forms: material comfort, emotional fulfillment, and meaningful connections. By honoring both your need for stability and your evolution, you align with the highest expression of Taurus energy available to you today. Wishing you a grounded yet expansive day under the nurturing cosmic influences of April 30th, 2025. For Taurus on April 30, 2025, the planetary configurations hold significant influence over your day. The Sun continues its journey through your sign, heightening your personal power and vitality. This solar energy illuminates your first house of self and identity, making this an excellent time to pursue personal projects and assert your needs. With the Sun at approximately 10 degrees Taurus, you're experiencing a peak of your solar return cycle, bringing clarity to your path ahead. Venus, your ruling planet, has moved into Gemini, activating your second house of finances and material resources. This position creates an interesting dynamic where you may feel drawn to acquiring beautiful things, yet simultaneously more flexible in your approach to resources than usual. Venus in Gemini brings a certain duality to your financial thinking, perhaps considering multiple income streams or reassessing what you truly value. Mercury positions itself in late Taurus, still in your first house, keeping communication channels open and your mind sharp. This placement supports articulating your needs clearly and making thoughtful decisions about your personal direction. Mars energizes Aries, the sign just before yours, activating your 12th house of the subconscious and hidden matters. This creates a powerful undercurrent of energy that may manifest as vivid dreams, spiritual insights, or work happening behind the scenes. Jupiter continues its journey through Gemini in your second house alongside Venus, amplifying financial opportunities and expanding your sense of personal resources and values. This beneficial giant bestows optimism around earnings potential and encourages growth in how you perceive abundance. Saturn maintains its disciplined position in Pisces, influencing your 11th house of social networks, friendships, and future aspirations. This creates a structured approach to your long-term goals and community connections, perhaps testing which social bonds truly stand the test of time. Uranus, continuing its years-long transit through Taurus, forms a conjunction with the Sun in your first house. This powerful alignment suggests unexpected personal revelations or sudden changes in how you present yourself to the world. The revolutionary energy of Uranus may trigger insights about your authentic identity. Neptune in Aries activates your 12th house alongside Mars, heightening your intuitive abilities and spiritual awareness. This dreamy influence can blur boundaries between your conscious and unconscious mind, making it important to pay attention to subtle messages from your inner self. Pluto, having recently moved into Aquarius, influences your 10th house of career and public reputation. This transformative planet initiates slow but profound changes in your professional life and how you're perceived by the world at large. The Moon today traverses Cáncer, activating your 3rd house of communication, learning, and local environment. This creates an emotional connection to your thoughts and words, making it an excellent day for heartfelt conversations and expressing care through communication. The lunar energy forms a trine aspect with your Sun, creating harmonious flow between your emotional needs and conscious desires. A notable T-square forms between Jupiter in Gemini, Neptune in Aries, and Saturn in Pisces, creating tension that particularly affects your resources, unconscious patterns, and social connections. This configuration challenges you to find balance between material aspirations, spiritual insights, and practical commitments to others. The North Node in Pisces in your 11th house suggests that your evolutionary path involves developing more compassion and universal connection within community settings. Meanwhile, Chiron in Aries in your 12th house continues to facilitate healing of deep-seated wounds related to self-assertion and independence. Looking at asteroids, Ceres in Leo illuminates your 5th house of creativity and pleasure, nurturing your self-expression and ability to find joy. Pallas Athena in Virgo sharpens your strategic thinking around work and health routines, while Juno in Libra brings relationship themes into focus through your 6th house of service and daily habits. The part of fortune falls in your 4th house today, suggesting that emotional fulfillment comes through connecting with your roots and creating security in your home environment. The Black Moon Lilith in Virgo challenges perfectionist tendencies that might be limiting your authentic self-expression, particularly around health and service areas. With Mercury forming a sextile to Neptune, your practical thinking is enhanced by intuitive insights, allowing you to blend logical planning with creative inspiration. This aspect particularly benefits creative projects and spiritual practices. The Venus-Jupiter conjunction in your second house amplifies prosperity potential today, possibly bringing unexpected financial news or opportunities to expand your resource base. However, with Saturn's square aspect, ensure you remain grounded in realistic expectations. For Taurus individuals born near this date, the Sun's position today holds special significance, marking a time of personal renaissance and renewed vitality. Those with Taurus rising will feel these energies most directly in matters of physical appearance and personal projects. Overall, the planetary positions for April 30, 2025, create a day where your natural Taurian steadfastness receives cosmic support, yet with enough dynamic energy to prevent stagnation. The emphasis on both your first and second houses suggests a powerful time for aligning your identity with your values and ensuring that how you present yourself to the world authentically reflects your internal worth. For Taurus on April 30, 2025, the communication landscape appears remarkably fertile. Mercury, now positioned in your sign, forms a powerful trine with Pluto in Capricorn, deepening your verbal impact and granting your words unprecedented persuasive force. This alignment particularly enhances your ability to communicate complex emotional truths without overwhelming others, a rare gift today. Your ruling planet Venus, currently moving through your second house, creates an interesting phenomenon where your communication style becomes more measured and value-oriented. You're less interested in idle conversation and more focused on exchanges that build something tangible or meaningful. This Venus position also gives your voice a particularly pleasing quality. People may comment that you sound especially soothing or authoritative today. The moon in Cáncer occupies your third house of communication, adding emotional intelligence to your interactions. You'll find yourself naturally attuned to the unspoken needs of others, making this an excellent day for negotiations, difficult conversations, or mending fences with someone you've been at odds with. Jupiter's expansive influence from Gemini broadens your mental horizons, though be careful not to overwhelm others with too much information at once. Many Taurians will notice an unusual flow of creative expression today. Ideas that have been gestating for weeks suddenly find perfect articulation. For those in creative fields, this could manifest as a breakthrough in your work. Written communication is especially favored, with your ability to choose precisely the right words notably enhanced. Digital communications benefit from your increased clarity and directness. In social settings, you'll likely become the voice of reason, cutting through confusion with your characteristic practicality, though delivered with more grace than usual. There's a strong possibility of reconnecting with someone from your past through unexpected correspondence. This exchange could provide valuable closure or rekindle a meaningful connection. For Taurians in professional settings, your presentations or proposals carry extraordinary weight today. Your normally reserved nature gives way to more confident expression, without sacrificing the thoughtfulness others rely on you for. Speaking out in meetings or sharing your expertise will yield positive recognition. If you've been hesitant to assert yourself or ask for what you deserve, today's planetary support offers ideal conditions for breaking that silence. Pay attention to nonverbal cues in conversation. Your intuitive understanding of body language is heightened, allowing you to respond more effectively to what others are truly communicating. Consider recording important thoughts or creative ideas that arise today, as this fertile mental period produces insights worth preserving for future development. The one cautionary note involves Saturn's square to Mercury, which could manifest as occasional self-doubt about your ideas. Remember that this aspect is temporary, and the value of your contribution remains regardless of fleeting insecurity. Overall, April 30th offers Taurus natives an exceptional day for all forms of communication and self-expression, one where your natural thoroughness combines with unusual eloquence and emotional intelligence. April 30, 2025 presents Taurus natives with a particularly nuanced financial landscape as Venus, your ruling planet, forms an opportunistic sextile with Jupiter in Gemini. This planetary conversation opens unexpected doors for monetary gain, especially through communication-based ventures and local networking. The financial energy today isn't about dramatic windfalls, but rather about recognizing value where others might overlook it. Your natural patience with investments serves you exceptionally well today, Taurus. With the sun firmly positioned in your sign and forming a powerful trine to Pluto in Aquarius, there's a transformative quality to your financial decisions today. Resources that have been hidden or untapped become suddenly accessible. This is not merely about luck, it's about your readiness to claim what you've been quietly cultivating. Financial institutions may be unusually receptive to your proposals or requests today. Mercury, now direct and gaining momentum in your second house of personal finances, enhances your ability to articulate your worth and negotiate favorable terms. This is particularly beneficial if you've been contemplating asking for a raise or renegotiating contract terms. Your words carry unusual weight and persuasive power. Today, use them wisely to advance your material interests. The moon's position in Capricorn brings a grounding energy to your financial ambitions, making this an excellent day for long-term planning and structural improvements to your financial foundation. Consider reviewing retirement contributions, investment portfolios, or even initiating conversations with financial advisors about wealth-building strategies. The emotional security you derive from having your financial house in order will prove particularly satisfying today. Uranus, continuing its long journey through your sign, forms an interesting aspect with Saturn, suggesting that while innovative financial approaches are favored, they should be balanced with traditional wisdom. This might manifest as an opportunity to invest in emerging technologies or alternative markets, but with a careful, measured approach that honors your innate need for security. The financial breakthrough potential today comes from bridging the conventional and the cutting edge. A noteworthy Venus-Neptune square suggests some caution is warranted around idealistic financial ventures or opportunities that seem too good to be true. Your typical Taurian skepticism serves as a valuable asset. Today, trust your instincts if something feels misaligned with your values or if financial promises seem exaggerated. This aspect particularly affects joint ventures or shared resources, so be especially discerning with investments involving partners. The North Node in your sign continues to emphasize personal resource development over shared assets. This suggests that today's most promising financial opportunities will come through leveraging your own talents, skills, and possessions rather than depending on others' resources. Consider what underutilized assets or abilities you might monetize more effectively. Mars in Cáncer activates your communication sector, providing additional energy for negotiations, pitches, or financial discussions. There's a protective quality to this placement that helps you defend your financial interests while still maintaining relationships. If disagreements arise over money matters today, you'll find yourself articulating boundaries with unusual clarity and effectiveness. For Taurus entrepreneurs or business owners, today's astrology supports expansion through personal connection rather than impersonal marketing. Word-of-mouth referrals and one-on-one meetings could yield substantial returns. Your natural charm is amplified today, making it easier to connect with potential clients or customers who appreciate quality and authenticity. Jupiter's influence suggests that educational pursuits related to finance could prove particularly rewarding today. If you've been considering learning about a new investment strategy, tax approach, or money management system, this is an auspicious day to begin that journey. Knowledge gained now has strong potential to increase your wealth in the months ahead. The day's overall financial signature for Taurus shows steady growth rather than dramatic change, which aligns perfectly with your preferred approach to wealth building. Small, consistent actions taken today toward financial goals will compound effectively. Remember that your greatest financial asset remains your unwavering determination and practical approach to material security. Today's planetary alignments simply provide additional wind in your sails. April 30, 2025 presents Taurus with several remarkable fortunate areas as Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Gemini. This powerful alignment opens doors in your financial sector, particularly in areas related to personal resources and investments. The cosmic energy today favors financial planning, with unexpected opportunities arising through communication channels you've previously overlooked. Watch for messages, emails, or conversations that contain valuable financial insights or offers. Your second house of personal resources receives a significant boost today. Material comforts and possessions are highlighted, making this an excellent day to assess what you truly value. Items purchased today tend to hold their value or even appreciate over time. If you've been considering acquiring something of lasting worth artwork, quality furnishings, or investment pieces, planetary alignments suggest these purchases will bring long-term satisfaction. The moon in Cáncer activates your third house of communication and local environment, creating fortunate circumstances in your immediate surroundings. Neighborhood connections prove especially valuable today. A casual conversation with a neighbor or local business owner could lead to an unexpected opportunity or beneficial connection. Your ability to express your needs clearly and confidently is heightened, allowing you to negotiate favorable terms in any agreement. Career matters also receive cosmic blessings, with Mercury forming a supportive aspect to Saturn. Professional relationships with authority figures and mentors are particularly fortunate. Someone in a position of influence may recognize your steadfast dedication and practical approach. This could manifest as recognition, increased responsibilities that align with your strengths, or even a financial reward. Your reputation for reliability serves you well today. Health and wellness endeavors are another fortunate area, with Mars in practical Virgo energizing your sixth house. Physical activities that combine mindfulness with movement bring exceptional benefits today. Your physical vitality is enhanced, making this an excellent day to establish new wellness routines or recommit to practices that support your bodily health. The body-mind connection is especially strong, with physical movement helping to clear mental blocks. Creative projects receive cosmic support from Neptune's influence. Your artistic sensibilities are heightened, allowing you to see beauty in unexpected places. For Taurians involved in design, music, cooking, or other creative fields, inspiration flows freely. Trust your aesthetic instincts today. Your natural eye for beauty and harmony is operating at peak levels. Creative solutions to practical problems also come more easily. Relationship matters benefit from Pluto's transformative energy in your seventh house. Deep, meaningful connections can be formed or strengthened today. Existing relationships may reach new levels of intimacy and understanding. For single Taurians, there's potential to meet someone with substance and depth. Look for connections that challenge you intellectually while providing emotional security. Travel opportunities, particularly those related to education or business, show favorable aspects. Short trips prove more rewarding than expected, with connections made during travel having lasting positive impacts. If considering signing up for courses or training programs, today's energy supports educational advancement that eventually translates to material gain. Spiritual practices that connect you to nature are especially fortunate today. Your earth sign energy harmonizes perfectly with the natural world, creating opportunities for profound grounding experiences. Time spent in gardens, parks, or wilderness areas rejuvenates your spirit and may lead to unexpected insights about your life path. This connection to earth energy helps stabilize your emotions and clarify your priorities. Your home environment and family matters receive beneficial aspects from the Cáncer moon. Domestic improvements or real estate matters proceed smoothly. Family relationships provide comfort and security. Ancestral connections may suddenly feel important, with family histories or traditions offering valuable perspective. Home-based businesses or income opportunities show particular promise under this influence. Financial partnerships and shared resources are highlighted with Jupiter's expansive energy. Joint ventures, especially those involving intellectual property or communication technologies, have strong potential. A business partnership or collaborative project could bring unexpected financial rewards. Be open to pooling resources with others who share your values and work ethic. Your natural patience and determination align perfectly with today's energy. Projects requiring sustained effort over time receive cosmic support. The seeds you plant today, whether literal in your garden or figurative in your career, will yield abundant harvests in the coming seasons. Trust in your ability to nurture growth through consistent, mindful attention to what matters most. On April 30, 2025, Taurus individuals find themselves at an interesting social crossroads. With the sun firmly in your sign, there's a natural spotlight enhancing your presence in social settings. However, there are several notable planetary influences affecting your social landscape today. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Libra, creating an expansive, generous energy in your social sphere. This aspect brings a natural warmth to your interactions, making it easier to connect with others on a meaningful level. You'll likely find that people are drawn to your authentic presence today, appreciating the stability and genuineness you bring to conversations. The moon in Sagittarius today activates your 8th house, adding a layer of emotional depth to your social connections. This isn't about superficial networking, you're more interested in meaningful exchanges that touch on deeper life themes. This position supports transformative conversations that could change how you view certain relationships. Mercury, positioned in Aries, creates a slight tension with your more methodical Taurian energy. While you prefer to think things through before speaking, today's energy